Wait, it's Johnny. It is day 5 of intermittent fasting, and so I just wanted to give a shout out to True Vanessa. I'm going to put all types of links and follows at the bottom of the screen. Post stuff about her workout on her Instagram. So she's got a really great Instagram. So reflections, kind of. Day 5 of intermittent fasting. I like it so far. It's going really well. I can tell I've lost some weight, and as I stroll around my neighborhood. This might be an extended video log, so you might find the rest on YouTube if you want to go over there. I'll put the link in the description. But I just wanted to kind of reflect a little bit more on this as I hear people playing softball in the back about toxic friendships. I might actually sit down for this too. I live in a really weird city. Or we can just keep on walking. How to get out of a toxic friendship. What you have to do is not be a jerk about it. And I don't mean be a jerk by like acting rude and saying, you know what, you suck the life out of me. You are, you are a bad person. What you do is nothing. The answer is what you want to do is essentially, and it's common sense, right? That you're going to be essentially cutting them off slowly. How did I get out of a toxic friendship? What I did was I deleted the person's image off of my phone. So if you have like a default set, number one, if you do have an image of them on your phone, delete it off for their background image. You know, like if it's like a caller ID, you probably have a complimentary image of them on your phone. So delete their image off their phone. Number two is change their name on your phone. You don't necessarily have to delete them. You can always block them, which is fine, which is if you want to go that route, cool, but take their name off your phone. And I don't mean like delete the number, I mean take their name off. What I did when I wanted to let go of somebody is I changed their name to unknown caller. And so when you change their name on their phone, and like I said, it's one of those things too where it isn't one of those things too, if you block them, you see their name on there and you think, okay, I could just unblock them, time to kind of resume the friendship. No, you essentially have to almost lose them to a point where you know that you don't have that urge to call them or text them or talk to them, or if they send you a random text out of nowhere, to even respond back to them. And like I said, it'll pop up on your phone as unknown caller if they try to call you. And over time, you're eventually going to forget it. In my situation, I saw this person like on a regular basis, and so seeing them on a regular basis is not going to be easy because you are going to run into them from time to time. And it might be a situation where they say, hey, I text you, hey, I called you, and you're going to have to give an Academy Award winning performance of why you're not responding to them. One of the things that I found that works out is you say something like, oh man, like I have not been getting like phone calls from a lot of people this week. I have not been getting a lot of text from people this week. And then you could just resume banter with them. So that, I think that's effective too. I mean, it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. Like I said, you're not trying to give ill will towards somebody. You're just like trying to slowly forget them. And I have found that this works. Like I said, if you're more comfortable with blocking, blocking works and it helps. But if you're in a situation where you might see them still randomly on a daily basis, whether it's work or whether it's school, you might want to definitely consider going that route. Number 3. And this one is kind of a long one. It's going to take you a long time to do. Do not get rid of them right away on social media. You can hide your stories from them on Instagram. You can, if they overpost, that's one thing. If they have too many pictures going off on Instagram, the person that was in my life particular didn't really post that often too, so it wasn't really a big deal. But you don't want to like unfriend them or unfollow them right away. And I'm only saying this because it does turn it into like one of these issues where they will get the feeling that you're mad at them. And over time, I would give it 30 days minimum to delete them. I might delete them, but unfollow them on Instagram, or even unfriend them on Facebook too. And if they reach out to you, and if it's one of those situations where you see them at school or you see them at work, you can always say, oh, well, you know what? I'm kind of toning down my Instagram, my social media, my, how I reach out to people. I kind of want to reserve it for like family. And that's a totally legit reason too. And they might want, you know, it's one of those things too. You're not playing games with this person. You don't want them in your life anymore. This isn't any one of those less is more thing. You want this person out of your life. So like I said, play it cool. Don't make it about social media. Don't make it about Facebook, because then it does turn into one of these social media rants. You don't want any part of that. But I would say give it about 30 days. Set your time accordingly. And then you just want to like gradually delete them and then block them, and kind of let it be known that you know, if they do kind of follow up with you on that stuff, you can always simply say, I'm not really on social media anymore. If you block them on Instagram, the Instagram will show them an account, so there's not really a way for them to kind of know that you didn't delete your Instagram account. Same thing on Facebook. Facebook has it so if somebody deletes you, if somebody blocks you on Facebook, they will you know, if they look for your account, it'll just basically say that that account doesn't exist anymore. So those are just like 3 simple steps that you can take to end a toxic friendship. Pretty sure there's many more. If you do have any suggestions, definitely put them in the comments below. Just to kind of sum it up as I end my walk, you definitely don't want to keep people that will bring you down in your life, that people that will subject you to negativity. You definitely want to hang out with people and associate yourself with people that are going to bring out the best in you, in every walk of life, you know. Hit like if you like this video. If you don't, sorry. Peace, love, long life. It's Johnny. Hope that this video helped somebody. Bye.